What's up guys, and welcome back to the TK Tech video, and today I've got something that you've probably never tried before. I know I say this quite often, but generally I don't think you would have either tried or used this before. I want to say a big thanks to Naenka for sending these over, but this is not a sponsored or paid video, so all opinions will be my own. Alright, let's get into it. So, this is one of Naenka's newer products. Now, they look like normal earphones or like gym earphones, sport earphones, but what they use is some sort of vertebral bone conduction technology, or that's what they claim to be using at least, and they work in a very weird way, and I'll go into that in a sec. Now let's get one of the most important things out of the way. These cost around $58, which is quite reasonable considering what they offer. On the box you have a few specs. IPX6 water resistance. This essentially means that it can deal with high pressure water from any angle. Lightweight. Now comfort is a really big theme of this type of product, and you'll see why in a moment. Comfortable wearing it, reiterate it again, Bluetooth 5.0, magnetic charging. Now this kind of helps with the water resistance aspect of it, I guess. Let's open it up. Before that, Vigor versus Languor. What the hell does Languor mean? Languor. Tiredness or inactivity, especially when pleasurable. Okay. Don't know what that's got to do with anything here, but we'll move on. Alright, so it's got quite simple packaging. Now, like I said, they kind of look like normal gym, sport, running kind of wireless earphones, the ones that just wrap around your neck. But the difference is, as you can see, there are no earplugs essentially. There's nothing that goes inside of your ear. These are just flat circles. But we'll put that aside for now. We have something in the box. Okay, that's kind of weird. They've given us actual earplugs. So, just in case you haven't guys noticed already, these don't actually go in your ear. They work essentially by vibrating the bone around your ear, which vibrates your eardrum, which allows you to hear. So essentially your ears will remain open, you're able to hear the surrounding around you, and so just in case you don't want that, they've given you earplugs. If I didn't want that, I'd probably just wear normal earphones. But okay. I like the options, and they come with a charger. Now, let me just double check. This is a proprietary magnetic charger, so it actually just clips on. It should do at least. Yeah.
A few moments later.
So it actually should just clip on like that and charge the device. It's not very strong. Yeah, but it will do. Now I must say it does feel very, very light. On the box, it did say that it has some sort of titanium alloy frame. So, maybe it does. It's quite vague what the titanium alloy is, but it does feel very good in the hand. It does feel very light. There's a plastic coating over everything, but it's kind of like a soft plastic, so it doesn't feel that hard, cheap plastic that you might be used to. So looking at this device, you have this hook that goes around your ear, and you have this flat disc that sits just in front of your ear. Here we have the controls on this side. So simple plus minus for volume control and for skipping tracks. Power button. On this side we don't have anything. I'm guessing it's just going to be the battery. And there should be a microphone somewhere. Yeah, next to the plus button there's a microphone as well. But I'm not sure how good that would be considering it's facing sideways. If it was facing the bottom, I'd have a bit more faith in it. Okay, so let's power this on. Yeah, you get a little power on sound, and then just bring my phone over. It's come up here, Naenka runner sheet. Let's pair it. And like with pretty much all other Bluetooth earphones, you only have to pair it once. Now every time you turn on the earphones, they will automatically connect to your device. Now Naenka do claim 6 hours of playback time and high quality sound. Now that's something I'm kind of skeptical about, because for something that's playing outside my ear, I'm struggling to see how that would translate to good quality music. Now I want to try something real quick here, because these aren't speakers. These are like vibration discs that directly vibrate through contact, the bone around your ear, which will vibrate your eardrum. That's how it transmits sound. So theoretically, if I could attach this to an object, like this table for example, I could use it to amplify the sound. I don't know if you noticed that, but it does amplify the sound. So let me just, okay, so I found this metal tin here. I don't know what I'm doing with this. I feel we're quite good at amplifying the sound. If I just place it around. God, I hope you guys can hear it, but it actually works. Now, this is completely pointless, and I don't know why I'm doing this on a review video, but that's pretty cool. Anyway, back to being professional. Okay, so immediate impression is these are light. These are really light. I don't even feel them that much on my head, and it's really weird because I don't feel any pressure in my ears. Sometimes with in-ear earbuds, the ones that go into your ear, these can cause like a vacuum seal, and this can be quite discomforting after a while. Now you can get the ones that just don't go in your ears, like the original AirPods, for example. Those are more comfortable, but again, they tend to fall out more easily. Now they fit nicely around the ears. Now you can see these two vibrating discs. They sit just right onto that hard bone just in front of your ear. And the idea is that it will vibrate that bone, vibrating your eardrum, allowing you to hear the sound. I must say though that I know it's like a one fit kind of all thing, but there's a massive gap behind my head, and now my head's not particularly big, but that gap, you know, is quite prominent. It does look a bit weird, to be honest. Even on their website, the models that use it on their website also have that, so I'm not sure why they've made it so large. I know they're trying to fit as many heads as possible, but I do think that they could have made it a bit smaller. Alright, so now let's hear how they sound. So surprisingly, I thought that because there's no speakers on it, it's just like a vibrating mechanism, that if it's not connected to my head, I really shouldn't be able to hear anything. But I can. So there's quite a bit of noise leakage. Now on the website, they did claim there to be minimum noise leakage, but honestly, you can hear for yourselves. Now it's a really weird sensation when you put it on because your ability to hear the surrounding isn't affected at all. But at the same time, I can hear the music that's playing. Now what makes it even weird is that if you close your ears, you can actually hear better because all you're getting now is the sound that's from the vibrating discs. That's what I'm going to call them, the vibrating discs. And nothing else from the surrounding. Now I'm just going to make one comment. I do wish they were a bit tighter around my head. So if they, for example, could have made this a bit more rigid, then it would have, I think, sat more firmly against the side of my head and would have sounded a bit better. But I can really see the appeal of this. I can't wear earphones for a long period of time, but these I feel like are really, really comfortable. Now obviously you don't get the sound protection, so I wouldn't wear these on a plane because they're not going to, you know, block out the sound of the plane. But now I'm starting to see why they've given us earplugs. So if you wanted to, you could wear the earplugs as well as these on the plane. But yeah, that's not what these are made for. I think these are made for someone who either just wants to be able to wear something all day long that's really comfortable, or someone who wants to go to the gym or wants to go running and wants to be able to hear the surroundings. So that's probably even more important if you're running or cycling. You still want to be aware of the road, you still want to be aware of the pedestrians. This is probably what it's made for. So yeah, I think overall this is quite a cool, interesting device. Not something that's useful for every situation. If you're only going to get one pair of earphones, I probably wouldn't get these. But if you're quite athletic and you play different activities, different sports, you want something that will stay on your ear, but you want to be able to hear the surroundings. So imagine if you're playing a football match where you can listen to music as well as be able to listen to all your teammates. I think that's actually quite a cool feature to have. I also just want to say that I did try to quickly call someone and tried to see if they could hear me on this. Unfortunately, they did say that I sounded quite faint in the background. I'm not sure, again, if it's to do with the placement of the microphone. Maybe if the microphone was placed downwards, they'd be able to hear better. That was from that one experience. On their website, they do say that the sound quality is really good, but from my one experience, it hasn't been. Just to put that out there. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Let me know if you've ever seen a product like this before. I honestly found this really, really interesting and really, really cool. But also let me know if there are any other interesting devices or technologies that you guys want me to review, because I do kind of like looking at these new things that most people wouldn't have been able to see before. Alright, that's it for now. I'll see you on the next TK Tech video.